So this is just like your site dashboard to some extent. Mine has a lot of websites. Yours might have one or two. You guys can always get templates and play with them. So this just might be where you kind of start off in a Wix. Okay. Uh, Here it is. Beautiful. So find your site. Now this is, in my opinion, my favorite thing about Wix, the site dashboard. This is where you get to do a lot of very, very, very cool things. Um, my favorite thing is the customer management tab here to the left. In this tab, you can contact customers via computer. You can even set up automated responses for customers, connect your Gmail, set up some business info. I'll help you guys walk through all this stuff. If you don't have a Facebook page, I can help you with that too. But you would need a Facebook account. I know you might have mentioned you don't have one. For business, I highly think it's important. Facebook is really more becoming now like a business listing. So you probably even be able to list your services on there and generate revenue. So I highly advise it, but once again, at the end of the day, that decision is yours. But it is definitely probably the #1 marketing channel in the market right now. As far as affordability to market, I think on average, you like $1 a click or something like that. So we can get more into that as we go, but just kind of letting you know, this main little thing here is just one of the many ways you can communicate with customers. If you use the mobile app, which is what I use personally, I never communicate with customers on my desktop dashboard unless I happen to be sitting here. It's just a way for you to answer questions. So I'll just give you this on your phone, super, super easy to use. And I'm going to kind of give you an example really quick, right? So let's go here. StoneSettersLLC.com. This is where your site's at so far. Get this thing nice and squared away. I think it still came out pretty good. I'll get you something a little different than that logo. You guys do hardscape. Okay, just put some content in there. Yeah, we got to get rid of all that. Okay, cool. That's no big deal. Get all this taken care of for you. This is another day in the neighborhood for me. I do this all the time. So if I was one of your customers, though, I'd heard about you guys, so I typed it in my search bar. I wanted to see what you were all about. My buddy Bob had his driveway done with you as an example. I was like, man, this stuff looks expensive. I'm a little concerned. I might go into these little chat bar and we'll make this a little bit more prominent. That gray in the corner didn't look very good, in my opinion. This is a way for people to communicate with your business without having to give you personal information. Super popular right now. A lot of us are introverted, don't like giving out personal information. I know I'm actually kind of like that, even though when I need something, I tend to fill out a form on a website, but I'm in the website business. But like my mom, for instance, she won't fill out any of that stuff. But she might use this because there's no personal information involved. She just has to ask her question directly to someone on staff. In this case, it would be you or McKinley. So, like I'll say, for instance, if I was one of your customers, they're like, "Hello, my name is Roger. My friend Bob referred me to you. Want my driveway and back patio done." So now we have it set up so that if you guys aren't able to communicate with him, this little form will come up and say, hey, look, leave us some details in case we can't get back to you. This is super useful. I personally actually get a lot of action off of that. I've probably gotten a couple leads that way. I see my customers do it a lot too. So, as you get Google ads going, someone might end up on the site and you might be, like in the middle of installing something or whatnot. Might miss them right away. This is just a good way, they can say, hey, it's Roger, and just give you a name and an email and that's it. A lot of people might feel comfortable with very limited information too. You ask people for too much stuff, like, oh, why do they want to know my last name? I can't just give them my name and email. A lot of marketers talk about that nowadays. So boom, and then you would have my name and email sent to you on the app, and nice and organized, get to me at your leisure. So just super, super cool stuff. Now, I actually do have you guys on my app, I believe. So I can actually act as you. Let's see. Now, I'm 100% positive that I have you guys on this app with me. If I'm not, I should be able to still add you fairly quickly. So just give me a few seconds. Stone Setters, I see you. I'm on my phone right now is what I'm talking about, so don't be confused. And so I'm grabbing my phone. I noticed the customer had made a comment after I was done, talking with the customer I was in front of. And it's fairly simple. And I'll also show you guys what's going on with this as well. I'll say, hi, this is Roger. And now watch. See, it came up. I just did it on my phone. And the beauty of this is that because we have that on our phone, we don't actually have to type it. We can just press the little mic button. We would love to help you. And Bob was a great customer. See that? I just talked into the phone and hit send. So easy. Statistics show learning how to use this, which is very easy to learn, will actually increase sales by 60%. That's more than half. All the big companies are doing it. This is a way for smaller companies like mine and yours to take advantage of it. I highly advise it. So just kind of wanted to show you that. But like I was saying, all this stuff, if you didn't like using the phone, you could always do it here. See, same exact conversation done on the dashboard. Would you like to schedule a it's a free estimate? We only need about 20, 30 minutes. Something like that. People like, to know about the time. And there you go. See, that's super easy. It even tells you where the customer's at. Like, see, I'm in Winter Park, Florida. How long they've been on your website and what page they're on. So now watch how neat this is. I'm going to leave the home page and I am going to go to your services page as an example. Now, you as the business owner know that you have a customer looking at the service page. So you could even say something like, I see you are browsing our services. Did you see a type of stone you like in particular? Now you're showing, your knowledge, that you're friendly. At this point, they'll probably be really apt to having you call or something. So if I was, the business owner in this situation, I would say something along the lines like, if you leave me your phone number and a good time to call, we can go from there. Is that okay with you? And at this point, you probably would have closed him. and they'll give you the phone number, and you'll have an appointment. And a lot of people nowadays, they tend to start looking for services like yours, mine, any kind of service, while they're at work on their phone. So being able to cater to that will definitely help you out. So I highly advise using this. You don't have to. It's not very hard to learn. I think it's super profitable. And if you wanted to turn it off, the feature off at nighttime, or you want to have some alone time and you don't want to be bothered with it, as simple as just pressing that button. Easy. I tend to leave mine on 24 hours and they get the form. But either way, with this off, like see right now it's off. So you'll be like, hello, let's see if it's like a conversation. I won't register as a new one. I have to open a new window. It'll pop out that form again, but since it knows it's me, it's not going to make me fill out the form twice. It's a pretty smart software, which is cool. So at least since we have the customer's information, see they submitted the customer form, contact form, we're all good. Press info. My info is right here. You can even ask it for it to leave a phone number. We can edit all that. I advise asking for a phone number. It's easier to get hold of people that way. Other cool things is Andrew, when she was playing around with it, she was trying to learn how to do it. It's okay. I don't think she understood the software that well. Like I said, all the cool things you can connect. This is just Wix letting us know. I like this. See this here? You can send people coupons. So people who, you might have not closed, contacted you, you can go through there and send them, like $50 off or $100 off or something, and maybe get them to convert to being a customer. This is just an example that they give us to look over. And then you can even send invoices, which is actually my favorite part. So like the invoice I sent you guys is all done through this same section. So I'm going to cut the video off here at chat. I'm going to label this, Wix chat overview, and then we'll move into a little bit more of the cool features on this list. And then we'll go into the website. Like I said, I want to make it make this real nice for you. Want to make sure I go the extra mile. So I'm going to give you guys a very, very in-depth tutorial. Like I said, this is a service I'll be offering to all the customers soon for like an extra fee, but I'm going to throw it in for your account. So here you guys go, and I hope you guys are enjoying. And like I said, you can always access these videos whenever you want. That's the beauty of it. So talk to you soon. Oh, yeah, there it is.